Well, great morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and just do a open read. I think I'll use the Lenormand today and just see what it's going to say is happening today. I'll go ahead and lay out the cards real quick, and then we'll look at them together and just see what they have to say. Okay, so the first thing we have out today is about a crushing wheel. Okay, this is the wheel. You have marriages, you have the ring. This is the really tough one. I mean, this is the one you're not getting out of. And again, this is also the karmic wheel. You have consequences to your actions. And so it's coming in today about the White House. Okay, yes, I know this is green, but this is my card for the White House. Okay, so the crushing wheel, when it comes to the White House and the health. So I would say the crushing wheel and health, when it comes to the White House, 9 out of 10, this could have something to do with a couple of different things. Either the big ugly bill, or I think it's more like the things that are going on with the White House now with the Epstein files and the other things could be affecting the health. This could be a really crushing blow to the White House. So the energy coming into it is things being cut. Something being cut. So let's turn these over and see what's being cut. We have this dark knowledge coming in, wisdom, seeing through the dark. And what's cutting under the surface, the lotus. Now this is again my card for something that's under the surface, because you have this beautiful thing on the flowering up here, but underneath of it, it's located in the mud. So don't just look at what's being given to you on the surface. This is about looking deeper. So this is the deeper information coming out and cutting this wheel of karma, and things are getting cut. The health looking under the surface, and the White House, the dark information coming out. So what we have today, now this could either be about lies, or it could be about financial, or it's a card of abundance of things, or in the positive, it could be about the genuine spiritual path, which I don't think that's what it is. In this case, when we're dealing with the toxicity of White House, I would say it's the lies. Yeah, the obstructions they're trying to put out. The lies they're trying to make when it comes to a path forward. Okay. So yet again, all the lies they're putting out about the Epstein things, nothing to see here, nothing ever happened. He committed suicide. There's no client list, there were no blackmails, there's nothing, all of that. Well, the challenge is something new coming forward, okay? Something new when it comes to wanting to protect or control, and an alliance, okay? The marriages, the alliances of trying to control. So are they going to try to put out some new spin? Or is something going to be coming out about the ones that are doing this nonsense? Potential outcome. Yeah, we have the documents. They have the evidence. And there is more knowledge coming out, deeper knowledge, hidden knowledge coming out in the future. So the future, something is going to come out. Okay? Some document, something is going to get leaked somewhere. Outside influence. Cutting a direction. Cutting a direction of promises. Okay? Now we know that their promise was to put this out. Except for when you asked Trump about it, would you do the JFK? Oh yeah, I put out a lot already on that. MLK? Oh yeah, absolutely. Epstein files? Yeah. Well, maybe I would, but you know, there's a lot of phony stuff in that things. Lots of phony things in there. Immediately he knows he's all over it. And that's what he always says. It's phony, it's a lie, it's, you know, that's his immediate go-to always when it's something that is, you know, shining a bad light on him. It's phony. Just like Russia. It was all phony. It was all lies. It was, well, no, it wasn't. Okay? So the direction's going to be cut when it comes to the promises. Okay? Trying to cut that. Now, if we look at this, the health, we have to look underneath the surface of the path going forward, the alliances in the future, the White House, this dark information coming out, the obstruction, they're trying to obstruct it by controlling this, but there is other knowledge there. The crushing wheel, eating away at the lies and new documents that are there. At the center of it all is about this trying to create an obstruction. Okay, with the dark information, he's trying to control it. The lies going forward, eating away at the alliances. Now we know that, you know, Musk is all over this. And something new about this obstruction under the surface, looking at it. When it comes to the darker knowledge, the White House is trying to obstruct it, trying to cut what's under the surface, but the crushing wheel of dark knowledge and the path going forward is there, and the health, they're looking at the lies that they're putting out about this. When it comes to controlling, he's going to try to obstruct again the deeper knowledge coming out, trying to have these control these new alliances, the lies that he continues to try to put out when it comes to the future happenings and controlling the path forward and the documents. Okay. So it's all about his attempting to do the cover-up, continuing to try to cover up what's going on with Epstein, but it looks like things are going to be leaked. Things will come out. But as much as he can, he's going to try to mitigate this, try to, you know, that's why he put in place the people he put in, loyalists that will, you know, just do his bidding. Epstein files. What files? You know. So let's do a clarifying read and look at this and see what it says. What is this going to say about the Epstein files, this continuing attempt to cover it over? But there's somebody there that wants to out him for sure. Well, the center of it, we have the fly in the ointment. Also the fly on the wall that sees what's going on, and the fly in the ointment, the difficulty that's going to be there. Okay? So somebody younger, or the women, could be the girls that were there during that time. Well, they turned their back on the past and they're looking forward. Okay, so what's going to happen? It's looking at the direction. Now, some of these girls that were involved in this are looking at the direction, the cover up by the White House. Okay, they're looking at this, the foundation about this attempting to control the direction, the path forward. When it comes to the White House, again, this trying to protect Trump, turning their back on the past with storylines, okay, with the stories they're putting out. So, looking under the surface at this shell he's trying to create around himself, but we have the clock ticking. When it comes to something new. Now, where is he going to? Walking into the time frame, we've got the light on it. We have the girls that are grown up now to be women, and there are some fireworks coming out when it comes to the long life of this. What's at the heart of it? The health, or lack thereof, waking up when it comes to those involved in this, the alliances that are trying to cut the message. Okay. So they may be trying to work on this business, struggling with his deceptions, and they're, just willing to sacrifice these girls because of, his drama, the narcissist that he is, okay? So maybe some of the girls that were involved in this thing that have grown up now, maybe there will be something going on with them behind the scenes to get this outed. We'll have to see. But that's what I'm getting today. Today's going to be more about the cover-up, the Epstein files, and the drama going on with that. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we will continue forward.